Welcome back then, guys. I'm very sorry that I've been away for a week or so. As you know, if you've watched the main channel videos, I've been having a bit of a problem with the Subaru. Been getting a ticking noise at idle, and it sort of goes away when you rev it up. It's too irregular to be an engine noise. I will just pop a little video of the noise in now. But today is about how we're going to try and solve it. Now, if you watched the last video on the main channel, well, you'll have seen that me and Lee were talking about an exhaust blow from the manifold. So let me just show you what I've come and cracked on with today. So here we go. We got the exhaust manifold. Now, Chris did tell me that this was blowing from when it was when he put it all back together. Not a lot you can do about it. I think a new one of these manifolds is about 800 quid and takes 3 weeks or so to arrive, and that's if you can even find one. So you can see, well, I was under the car before I took this off. I put my hand all around here and I could feel it blowing all the way around this one, all the way around that one, and all the way around that as well. So you can see, that's what they look like when they came out. I've just wire brushed this one, took it back to, well, just got all the years of crap off of it. So what I'm going to do today is, this is really a test to see if this is what's causing the ticking noise. I've got some exhaust paste, some repair paste. I'm going to put that on this flange. I think the flange on the head, or the mating surface on the head's all right. So I'll probably just put a little smear on there just to be sure. But yeah, I thought I'd take it back to bare metal. I'm gonna get a straight edge. Actually, I'll grab the straight edge now. Need a light. So got me light and me straight edge. Let's go and have a look. Let's see what this face is looking like. Right, got the light behind it now. And I can see, and you can probably see even on camera, that is not flat at all. So that is not going to be doing us any favours. Probably that is the reason why it's blowing so badly. So yeah, I think all I can do really is, like I've said, I'm just going to have to clad it with exhaust repair paste and see what we can do. I did speak to Lee and ask him if he reckons he would be able to set this up on the mill to sort of give these a little tickle, but he's not so sure. It would be okay for probably them two, but obviously this one, God knows how you'd set that up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bodge it for a minute, see if it solves the problem, if I can get it to seal. And if it does, at least we know we're on the right track, and then I can start thinking about getting a new one. So yeah, that is the plan of action. It's taken me a couple of days to sort of get my head in the right place and stop worrying so much and being upset about it. Now, yeah, going to try and get to the bottom of it. So yeah, there we go. I'll get the other faces cleaned up there, and then I'll get some exhaust paste on there and get it back on. Right then, so I have reconned the exhaust manifold, got all those nice and clean. Not gonna lie, did give them a little sand with the sander, which is a big no-no usually, but to be honest, I don't think these could be any worse. So the main reason I'd just give them a little sand is just to rough up the surface, give the gasket and the exhaust paste something to really bite into and seal with. A lot of people maybe would have said don't do that, but you know what, as I say, I don't think I could have made it any worse. And yeah, only give it a light little sanding anyway. So yeah, time to get the paste on there and get this thing bolted back on the car. Hopefully this works. So I have just finished putting the manifold back on. I'm not going to start it yet. I'm going to leave it until Monday now, let the exhaust paste sort of set on there. You can see up underneath, I haven't got a clue. There's the manifold, all bolted back up. So yeah, gonna wait till Monday now and see if that seems to help at all. But yeah, I think that's about it for a minute, guys. So see you in a bit. Right, so just to recap on all of that, we started off, the engine was running fine. 5 days in, we got a bit of a ticking noise, and I haven't really driven it since. I've left it at work. I don't want to drive it and make it worse, so I've left it alone for a bit. So what I did today was, obviously, I tried to clean up the exhaust manifold faces, put a bit of exhaust paste on them. But the problem is, and what I'm worried about, is I've used multi-layer steel gaskets on the faces, you know, and obviously a multi-layer steel gasket, you need a very, very flat surface for it to seal against. So what I've done since is I have ordered a set of composite gaskets, which are a bit thicker and a bit more forgiving. So once I've got them, I'll fit them and see what difference that makes. But yeah, I'll start the car up tomorrow and see if it's sort of sealed up any better. I have my doubts, to be honest. I think the way forward is going to be those composite gaskets. So yeah, going to fit the composite gaskets. In the last couple of days, I've also changed the coil packs because I was concerned that basically at first I thought one of the coil packs wasn't working and it was misfiring because of that. So I've replaced them, which I should have done anyway. So I've replaced those. But yeah, we're just trying to get there with this diagnosis, guys. Hopefully we'll be there soon. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it's an old car. All of the sort of electronics are old. Obviously, I've not replaced anything other than engine related parts, including stuff like the manifold. So I've not, really the best thing to do would be to get a new manifold or find a way to machine this manifold or have it repaired. But yeah, gonna try these composite gaskets. Having listened to the engine a little bit over the last few days, I did sort of think it sounded an awful lot like it was coming from the throttle body. So we're gonna look into that. Lee's got one of his mates, I think, coming tomorrow. He's a mobile mechanic, very good with diagnosis. So he's gonna have a look, see what he reckons. But yeah, that's where we are at the minute. Fingers crossed this little repair job I've done might make the manifold seal a little bit better there, but no promises. So yeah, that's about it for today. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Hopefully we'll get there soon and have this all sorted out. But yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.